Hello everyone and welcome to the full history of the FNAF movie. In today's video, I'll be going over every single piece of news of the FNAF movie, starting all the way from 2015 and ending at the latest piece of news. This video took me weeks to edit, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started all the way back at 2015. Here we go. And just a little warning, the dates for the news back in 2015, like around there, get a little bit messy because it was so long ago. But don't worry, it gets better as we get closer, so just stay with me. So way back in 2015, it was announced that Warner Bros. Acquired the rights to the film Five Nights at Freddy's with Rory Lee, David Katzenberg, and Seth Grahame-Smith. I don't really know how to pronounce that. And at this point, Gil Cannon would be directing the project, and the movie was planned to release around 2016-2017. But clearly that didn't happen. Scott has mentioned that on Steam that the original 3 games will be planned out for 3 different movies. And if you guys are up to date, you would know that that's pretty much confirmed, which is honestly crazy to think about. We also got a few glimpses of the designs from Jill Kenn's Twitter, and these were super early designs, so they don't really show much. And then Scott made another Steam post about saying how the movie was going to be delayed into 2017, and we heard no more news until 2017. It was a pretty quiet 2 years. So in early 2017, Gil Cannon confirmed he will no longer be working on the FNAF movie, and that Blumhouse would be taking over. At this time, Scott released this teaser. It was released on March 28, 2017. I remember freaking out. This was our first confirmation of a FNAF movie actually happening. And then yet again, it got quiet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with them just dropping news and dipping for like a whole year, but oh well. So now in 2018, in February, we got this teaser image showing that Chris Columbus will be directing the movie. And then guess what happens next? Yep, no more news until late 2020. But at least we got some pretty important news here. We got a brief history of the FNAF screenplays. We did get some bad news with this, but we did get to see some of the really cool screenplays. I will briefly go over all of them right now. The F screenplay. Main idea was a group of teenagers breaking into Freddy's. Problem, story got a little bit weird. The Plushies Take Manhattan screenplay. I think this one is self-explanatory why it doesn't work. The Random Charlie screenplay. Basic idea, Charlie and friends break into Freddy's to retrieve lost toy. Problem, it pretty much just seemed way too random. The Misfit Kid screenplay. Basic idea, single mom brings kids to new town and they find Freddy's. Problem, didn't work in modern day and it just didn't add up with what it looks like. And this was actually going to be the screenplay, which is kind of crazy. I'm not sure if I would have liked this one, to be honest with you. The Silver Eyes screenplay. It doesn't really say anything about what the problem was, it just didn't work. The Pawn Shop screenplay. Basic idea, someone brought an animatronic to a pawn shop and other animatronics try to get it back and kids and his friends get dragged along. Problem, not enough horror. Not gonna lie, it's probably my least favorite one. I don't like it. The Cassidy screenplay. Basic idea, lots of lore and followed the story of Cassidy. Problems, spanning multiple time periods, following multiple characters, lore from multiple games, it was saturated. Would have left people confused and lost. Honestly, I like this one the most. I think this would have been great for the movie. Don't get me wrong, I still love the one we have, this one would have been great too. The Ghost Tracker screenplay. Basic idea, a group of ghost trackers break into Freddy's. Problem, it lacked a connection between the protagonist and Freddy's. The Insane screenplay. Basic idea, ghost tracker variation. This one did involve the Fun Times, an underground ball pit tunnel, and the marionette was out for revenge. Problem, too much action and it was just all over the place. The Mike screenplay. Basic setup, yes. Problem, yes. Verdict, yes. And the so-called bad news at the end was just that they're starting to film in spring. So there was actually no bad news. It looks like the movie was finally going to be able to come out. Except, you know, they didn't actually start filming in spring. And then Chris Columbus left the FNAF movie. And then Scott retired. So yeah, at this point we didn't know what was going on. All we got for news was just a few tweets from Jason Blum reassuring that the movie was still coming along. But it was getting harder and harder to believe that because we heard nothing confirming that it's actually coming out. But during an interview in March 2022, Jason Blum said this.
On Freddy's, we are dangerously close. I will say that we are dangerously close. I'm just saying we're dangerously close to more news. Dangerously close. So that could certainly be in 23.
This meant nothing, because months passed and we still got nothing. then in August, when it was FNAF's anniversary coming up, we finally thought for sure we'd get some news. So all of us were all being super hyped, ready to see the updates on the FNAF's anniversary. And then August 8th came, and yeah, we got nothing. So at this point, I honestly thought the movie got cancelled or delayed until like 2030. So all hope was pretty much lost. Wait, what? What was that? Wait, what? Yeah, so apparently one day after the anniversary, we got confirmation that Jim Henson's Creature Shop would be making the animatronics. This completely revived everyone's hope for the movie, and it was finally happening, and we couldn't be more excited.